Hey everyone, the Talking Dads podcast is brought to you by Little Scholars Early Learning Center. Whether your family needs infant care, a preschool program, or before and after school care, Little Scholars' highly rated Step Up to Quality programs provide quality early childhood education at an affordable price. Visit www.littlescholars.net to get in contact with an enrollment specialist and schedule a tour of any of their 5 Lake County campuses. Here's the deal. Talking Dads fans are getting a little bonus. Mention that you heard about them through our podcast, and when you tour, and you'll receive $25 off of your registration fee. Again, that's Little Scholars Early Learning Center, where children learn, play, and grow together.
In a world where moms continue to dominate parenting authority and a father's role is minimized in society, two dads take on the toughest parenting topics on a weekly basis, all while drinking bourbon. They are the Talking Dads.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Talking Dads. I am Steve. This is Ian. What's happening?
32.
32, episode 32 tonight. Are you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Christmas
that.
was yesterday, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. I was like, I forgot.
I know, it's crazy. How was your Christmas?
Hectic.
Yeah?
Hectic, but awesome.
Do you want to talk about it?
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Let's get right into it, because I think at one point we had mentioned, I think it was with Taylor, how we could kind of relate to Clark Griswold.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I mean, you had...
Well, yeah, because like I had said, you know, a few years ago, I'd made the comment that, you know, Christmas Vacation is okay. Like, it's a good movie. I'll watch it. But,
Yeah. I mean, for me, I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just like to have it like on in the background.
No, understandable. But what I did say is now that I'm a dad, you know, for the last couple of years, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I get it.
I get it.
Yeah. The craziness.
I get Clark's like life crumbling down in shambles, like feeling, you know what I mean? Like
Well, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's
trying to
true,
make
though.
everything perfect.
You have this image in your head of how the day is going to go. So we had Christmas Eve at our house.
Yeah.
And I told you this earlier. I had this image of how it would go. I'm like, all right, I'm going to set up the table. I want the whole family sitting in one line.
Right.
And I'm going to sit at the head of the table.
As you should.
And I'm going to give a speech.
Yeah.
Let's just put it this way. We got the food out and everybody just went, I'm like, okay, dinner's ready. Go sit down. Half the people are still in the family room. The other half is like sitting down eating already. There's kids everywhere. You're not going to get a good quiet meal. There's kids everywhere. We had too many kids. I mean, not a bad thing.
Right.
At this age, we're all chasing our kids, trying to get them to eat, trying to get them settled.
Too many kids to expect like a dinner party atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, and they're all excited. All they want to do is open up presents. They look under the tree and there's just presents everywhere. And they know it's coming.
It's hard, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to make them wait.
Oh, damn it. So, yeah, so everything went very well, though. It worked out perfectly.
Good.
And I told Liz, I'm like, I think if we're going to do this at our house, I'm going to need like a Valium. Just so I could like relax and not be so high strung all the time. But no, it was perfect.
Well, here's the thing. When you host, because we had Christmas Day here, and when you host, you know, like you said, you have this grand vision of what it's going to be, and everyone's going to be happy and merry and jolly and all that good stuff. And the reality is like you look over to the left and like Uncle Bill, I don't even have an Uncle Bill, but I do have an Uncle Bill, but he wasn't here. Not actually talking about my Uncle Bill, but you know, somebody's got their shoes on and like feet up on the couch, and somebody's like got a drink of, you know,
people are just spilling stuff.
Yeah, just spilled over, and they're not even worried. You know what I mean? It's not that anyone's being like,
no, it's just those are small things that you need to just not worry about,
right?
Because
you're gonna see every little thing, and when you're hosting. But your Christmas was good though.
Everything was good.
I mean, all
kids were
things
happy.
considered.
So let's put it this way: I wasn't in the emergency room.
Right? Yeah, you've had a couple.
We didn't spend Christmas at the hospital. You know, we didn't spend the holiday running back and forth from the hospital.
That's true. You were on a
house.
streak.
We had a rough go. Like Sam was in the emergency room 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Ben was in the hospital and he was there for days.
Yeah.
So we spent,
When you were in there a few years ago with your neck.
oh my God. I forgot
was
about
awesome.
that. Yeah, I had a salivatory gland infection or something.
Was that like 5 years ago?
Yeah,
6
something like
years
that.
ago?
I had a softball growing out of my neck. I woke up in the morning and I look at Liz. I'm like, hey, how's it look? And she
Just
instantly-
throws up.
pretty much. And I would try to swallow, like I was trying to drink water.
Yeah.
And it just was not going down. Like it just was like, so I had this thing sticking out of my neck and I get to the emergency room and it's Christmas morning and I'm like, I have I have my jacket up like this. I'm like, so
You have like a scarf on.
they're like, so what's the problem? And I'm like, oh, I got this bump on my neck. And they're like, well, let me see. So I show them and they're like, oh my God. And there's like a woman behind the counter and she like pushes a button.
Frank, you gotta get in.
People start like running out and like throw me onto a stretcher. I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, I think I'm dying. And they kept calling people into the room too. Like, you got to check this out.
Yeah.
Like I had like different specialists coming in there. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you got like a foot specialist coming in. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I just need to do some tests
Like,
here.
just poking it with a stick. Moly. So I ended up being fine. But
I'm glad you didn't die, man.
so, yeah, we had a lot of interesting Christmases in the past, but this year was perfect.
That's nice.
We woke up with the kids. They were very excited. And I think just watching them,
It's the best.
best thing ever. I have a video of Sam and Ben walking into the tree.
Mhm.
Ben was kind of like,
Right.
cool. Sam was just in heaven the whole
That's
time,
awesome.
man. So it was awesome. How about you though? How
So,
was your morning? I saw that Chelsea was up at like 6,
Yeah.
just chilling.
So that's what I was
waiting.
gonna say is, did you have to wake your kids up or did they wake up?
Sam, I think, was ready, but he didn't wake up till like almost, I would say like almost 8:30.
Oh.
And then he goes, then it came to him. He's like, oh, and he
Yeah,
started trying to run out to the
right.
family. We're like, whoa, let's go get your brother.
Yeah.
Let's take our time. But it was perfect.
No, Chelsea was up at like 6 or 6:30, something like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear her wake up, but what I did hear was like a half hour later, her waking my kids up because she was so excited.
It is cool though, because I mean, I don't really care what I was going to get. I mean, obviously, I love the gifts that I got from
yeah.
Liz, but
yeah.
watching them was the best thing ever.
Oh, it's so cool. Like Gibbs did the classic, like he opened up his first gift and it was something smaller. It was like a puzzle.
yeah.
Or it was like it's like a dice, like math game, like, I don't know, whatever. And he opens it up and it like just does like one little tear of the paper. He's like, this is what I've wanted for a whole year.
That's the best thing ever, man.
It's amazing.
I still want to do that. I don't know if you ever saw the video. There's a YouTube video of a little boy opening up his
64?
first gift. No. Oh,
Oh.
God, it's the best.
Yeah.
No, this kid opens up his gift and his parents put like an avocado.
Oh.
And he goes, avocado, thanks,
Yeah, I
Mom.
have
Like,
seen
he was so excited. I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So we're not to the point yet where they're
Yeah.
like, ugh,
Right,
whatever.
right.
But,
Oh yeah, it's so cool seeing him open everything and just like so happy.
oh, yeah, it's
You
the
know.
best, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And it's so cool right now. So, yeah, everything was great. It was busy, but
It's a
All
long
worth it.
day, you know.
it is.
I mean, it's a long
a couple
2
of
or 3 days.
Yeah, because I mean, we had the whole family over on Christmas Eve, and then we
Mhm.
had Christmas in the morning with just my immediate family, and then
Mhm.
we went to my in-laws' house. And we were there all night, and
It's long, but
It's
it's
awesome.
good.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
for
I mean?
sure.
Like everyone, it's good to see everyone. And once the initial, like, I feel like, especially when you're hosting, like the 15 minutes before the time that everyone's supposed to be there's like crazy chaotic.
because you're just
and then
trying
once
to
that
finish
time
up.
hits, you're like, all right, well,
It's
nothing we
go
can do
time.
now.
Yep. I mean,
Like we're good.
we were just getting ready up until the point where people showed up, and they're like,
Yeah, same.
"Are we too early?" We're like, "No, we're just we don't even need to clean anymore.
Yeah,
Everything's
just
fine."
getting dressed.
So, yeah. I mean, I've been there.
Yeah,
before.
literally. Yeah.
So, yeah, everything was great. And the nice thing is, I don't think you or I have a father-in-law like Clark Griswold has.
That's true.
Like,
Just
when he's got the lights up and he's like, Clark, the little lights aren't twinkling.
yeah.
He's
No.
like, or, oh, geez, Grandpa, you worked really hard on this. So do wash machines. It's one of the best lines of all time. But, yeah, other than that, everything was great. We did the last weekend before Christmas. We did the zoo lights, right?
Why you gotta bring that up?
Okay, because I know there's something there, and I just think I
I was
struck a
over
chord.
it. I was over it.
Yeah, I wasn't even going there to bring up that story, but
Oh.
I'm glad I did because I could see the fire coming back.
So yeah, we did wild winter lights at the zoo.
It was fun.
Yeah.
The older kids, well, Sam was well behaved. Ben was not. Sloan was pretty chill. Gibson had a little bit of a.
He was a little bit of a nightmare.
At the end, he was good
Yeah.
for most of the time. Ben just did not want.
Well, here's the thing: when you do these events like at the zoo, it's just too big for little kids. Like our kids are small for that.
it's
Like I know that they get
insane.
it and they get to see the lights and they get excited, but like
for a
it
little
is
bit.
way too big. There's too many people. There's too many places to run.
Yeah, and they don't want to go in the direction you want to
Too
go.
damn tired. You know what I mean? Like it's just, and then to top it all off, you have to deal with
People
idiot adults.
that are acting like children.
Yeah,
So let me paint the picture.
paint it.
Let me start this off for Ian.
Start it.
Let me get him to the point where he's going to get so angry he can tell the
me
rest of the story. Because he's already there. I know he's forgotten about it, but.
I did. For
So we go to see, we end up by the elephants, and they're indoors.
right.
So we walk in, and there's a, first thing you see is what, a 3-foot pile of
Yeah, just the
Shit.
Jurassic Park shit.
just sitting there. And that's the first thing Sam says. Oh, it smells in here. Why does it smell? And I'm like, dude, just look. I'm like, there's elephants right there. He's like, it smells like poop. So anyway, elephants. We see them. We walk out. We kind of lose you guys.
Yeah.
So we're waiting in line for the Grinch.
Who was a good Grinch, by the way.
Great Grinch. This guy was a phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
He was
Played the
great.
part.
He did. It was perfect. So we're waiting in line. And then Ian and Chelsea come out behind us. What? There's 2 couples in between us.
Yeah.
And I say, come on. Because
Yeah.
I wanted to get all the kids in the picture. I
Right.
wasn't worried about us.
Right.
I wanted the kids in the picture. And what did that guy say when you got in front of I mean, you didn't really cut. I guess you could say you did, but I just
Yeah.
said, hey, bring the kids up here with my kids.
Right. And so he just looks me dead in the eyes and goes, I guess everyone's just cutting now.
So I didn't catch it. I didn't hear that. And I just see Ian and Chelsea just slip back behind them. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what are you guys doing? All right, whatever.
Yeah.
So I go, I'm like, you want us to come back there with you? You're like, no. He's just pissed at this point. He's like, just stay up there. I'm like, okay, we'll get the picture or whatever.
So he says this to me, and I just sat there and I just like, couldn't believe it. Now, mind you, this is a mid-40s couple
With
no
kids.
kids
Just them.
in the line to get a picture with the Grinch.
Yeah.
And so I say back, I said, oh, I'm sorry. Let's wait on the adults to get their picture taken with the Grinch.
Which is warranted.
Excuse me. And I don't know, you know, a week later, thinking about it, maybe I should have said, hey, man, my friends are over here, want to get the picture of all the kids.
And the problem is, I didn't
Like
really
they were
catch
saving
it,
spots
though.
for us.
Like, had I caught him saying that,
Right,
a smart ass
right.
comment would have came out of my mouth. Because, well, you know me.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't catch it. And you were just like, just stay up there. It's fine. I'm like, okay. You know,
And it did.
so
It ruined the rest of my, like I was pissed off.
Yeah,
And
you
I
were
was,
in a bad
it was
mood after
everything
that.
in my
it
willpower
was just
to.
ridiculous. And then these people get up to the front of the line.
And then they sat there and
Grinch is-
talked with
And
them.
they're talking to him. Like, the guy's like, the Grinch is like, okay, in a second, say your favorite food.
Yeah.
And we just say cheese, and he's
Yeah.
like, onion. And he just yells random stuff out. Well, this couple behind us was in front of you, says, well, they start, the wife or the girlfriend starts getting like, going in like a match back and forth with the Grinch. I'm like, okay, dude,
Yeah.
just
Come on.
move along.
It's for the kids.
Exactly. There's a line of kids behind you. Stop talking to the freaking Grinch
Right.
and let us get in the picture. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. So you
Yeah.
got to deal with people like that.
Yeah.
So
It
that's
is what
the
it
problem.
is.
It is what it is, and you're gonna have that no matter where you go.
Yeah.
It just sucks that it kind of just threw off the night after that.
It really did.
But the nice thing was, we were kind of on our way out anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But I was already done anyway when I was chasing Ben around the freaking zoo because he didn't want to go in the direction we were going. He was just running, and he was pissed. He's throwing his gloves off, and he wants his
Yeah.
gloves. So I'm like running around the zoo looking for a glove.
You did. And you found it.
Some awesome person picked it up and put it on the fence.
That's awesome.
So I happened to catch that. And
That's
at the
great.
same time, I caught a guy that was wearing Birkenstock sandals with no socks on. Mind you, it was what, 33 degrees,
Yeah,
35
something like
degrees.
that,
I mean,
yeah.
it was warmer, but not.
No, I mean, it wasn't like, so
It was cold.
it was
snow on the
cold, but
ground.
there was no wind and it wasn't like snowing or raining or
It's
anything
still
like
cold
that.
enough
But
that
it
you
was
need to be
cold.
wearing a winter hat,
Right.
gloves, and a
Yeah,
jacket.
100%.
This guy's wearing sandals. He's wearing a polo with like a 3/4 sleeve shirt on underneath that. I'm like, okay, dude. There's a thin line between being a badass and
Yeah.
being an
Being
idiot.
a moron. Yeah.
He's flirting with it. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. We did that, and we had our Dewey's Pizza beforehand.
It was great.
We had the Crockett's who were with us.
Oh, yeah.
Their youngest threw up on himself while they were in line to get into the park or into
While
the
they were
zoo.
trying to park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it takes like 40 minutes to get into
Right.
place.
Yeah.
The
so that
Perrys
sucked.
the Perrys were on time, so we
Yeah,
didn't get to
we
catch up to
weren't.
them. So yeah. Besides that, though, I mean, Christmas was awesome.
Yeah. The whole season
We
was
had a great
great.
time.
I'm
It's kind of sad when it
kind of
ends.
sad it's over. Like, it's a lot of fun and it's stressful and all those things all mixed together. But now that it's over, I'm like, now we just have winter.
I know. That's what I was telling Liz today. Well, I got home from work today, and Liz has the entire house torn apart. All the Christmas stuff is packed away and in the basement.
Wow.
And I'm very surprised by that because
Wow.
she's usually like, I need everything up until after the new year, and then I
Yeah.
have to rush to get everything cleaned up because Sam's birthday is
Right,
next
right.
week. So now I'm behind because I have to do all the outdoor stuff. So Christmas lights.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're ready for the depressing part
Yeah.
of winter when nothing goes on for the next 4 months, and it's just
Right. But
Wow.
what we do have coming up is New Year's, though.
we do have New Year's this week, which we are going to be here.
Yep.
So that'll be fun.
As we usually do.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. We always have a lot of fun on New Year's. It's chasing the kids around and they're all in their PJs and having fun and
Throw
throwing up
confetti balloons
glitter
everywhere.
bombs and yeah.
Let's talk about that. You want a dad hack? Don't use those.
Yeah.
They're so much fun
We just ordered
Until-
some today.
until the day after or the
year
6 months,
after.
yeah. Funny story. The other day, one of those little foil confetti things,
Yeah.
found one in the basement.
Really?
Yeah. Guarantee you pull your couch apart, there's probably...
Oh yeah.
Dude, I remember finding him like 6 months later.
Yeah,
I was
for
taking a
sure.
pistol one night here, and there's this one like stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
It's like in the vent.
Yeah.
Just
It's
inhaling
insane.
them. So that's a lot of fun.
It's
We have
fun,
New
though.
Year's, and I will say this: if you're going to play a game, if you've never heard of it, play Telestrations. Is
Yeah.
this?
Telestrations After Dark we played.
That's a fun one.
Once we sort of put them in bed.
Just hope they, yeah,
Yeah. It's
it's awesome.
It's a lot of
game.
fun.
It's like
play it again this year.
telephone, mixed
telephone
with
and
Pictionary.
Pictionary. Yeah. We'll
It's
play
awesome.
again.
So we got that going for us.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. We have before that we have the Ohio State game.
Yeah. Saturday.
Saturday, big game. I'm ready.
Yeah. I'm ready.
I don't know how I feel about that
I'm ready
game.
well, here's what I'm ready for. I'm ready to get the boys together,
Yeah, guys night out.
eat some food, drink some bourbon
Yes. So we have
Maybe a couple
that going
beers.
for us. Couple beers.
for the fellas.
It's the fellas. So we got that, and then we have Arizona to look forward to.
Yeah.
Then we have Disney to look forward to.
Yeah.
So we got a busy year coming.
Yeah, we got a lot.
And we have an event coming up.
Yeah, January 16th over at Fats.
The
Frank and Tony's.
Tony's,
Yeah.
where we will be filling up the barrel with the Stay Alive 5 items.
Yep. Sub-Zero Mission.
So it's going to be big. I really want to help. I want to get this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. We have to actually create that event page and start promoting it.
Yeah, because we have giveaways.
Yeah, we have tons of
We have
stuff
some
to give
good
away.
stuff to give away. And they have good bourbon.
Yeah, they have really good bourbon.
They really do.
We've been surprised each time on what we get to drink.
Oh,
so
yeah. I mean,
we'll
if
see
you
what
watched
happens.
our last live event, you'd see the lineup that we had. And it was they offer all of that there.
Yeah, it's
It's a lot of
wonderful.
good stuff.
What do we have? A E.H. Taylor single barrel last time.
Mhm.
That's
And
really
it was
good.
really good. That was the first time I've had it.
Yeah, me too.
I was a big fan.
Yeah.
Well, we rated it. I forget.
Yeah, we
about
did
that.
like a live bourbon review.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
What are we drinking tonight, by the way?
Oh, so we have Four Roses single barrel tonight. This is actually the private barrel from the distillery.
Mm.
So Four Roses makes 10. They have 10 different expressions, I guess, if you will, or mash bills. I don't know what the hell.
Mm-hmm.
So this is OBSV, and I don't really
There it
remember what
is.
that says or what that means.
So
But
it's 35%.
you can only get this one at the distillery.
Well, it's delicious.
It is delicious.
So good
Big
choice
fan.
for tonight. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
huge fan.
So going back to New Year's, I thought we would do something here real quick.
Oh, okay.
Let's do
Let's do it.
a dad resolution or two.
Okay.
Do a few.
All right. And I think okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I do. Why don't you
Okay.
start one, and I'll feed off that.
All right. So, for example, like what I'd really like to do in 2020 is find some new parks to take my kids to.
I have a lot of them. I
I know
tell
you do.
About. I'm a park guy.
You are a park guy, and I think I need to do more of that. We've
great,
discussed
man.
before about doing like park meetups with dads, so maybe that's something we'll get going
We
from
should
the
do that.
podcast.
We should definitely do that. I like that idea.
But on a personal note, like I don't know, I like taking my kids to different places, especially outside and doing stuff. And
It's good to do something.
Do a little
the nice
exploring.
thing about the summer
yeah,
is you have every opportunity to get out and just do whatever the hell you want.
right,
And you kind of like, after a while, you're kind of like, it's summer, you know?
right.
Um,
We always think you have more time too.
it flies.
Like, I'm kind of tired today. Maybe we'll just go home and
Yeah.
throw some burgers on the grill.
The
and-
nice thing is, well, it's a double-edged sword on that because you have all night, right? You get home from work and it's bright out.
Yeah, days are longer.
The days are longer, but getting the kids to bed when first making that transition is
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's a pain in the
yeah,
ass.
that's rough.
Like, it's time to go to bed. Well, it's still daylight. Yeah, I know the sun's going to be out till 10, so let's just get to bed.
Right.
Which I love, but... yeah. But anyway, all right, so I like that. So I got some
So,
park
yeah.
ideas for you.
Okay, cool. Appreciate that.
So speaking of dad meetups, so there was I think it was 2 years ago. Perry and I did that for a little bit where we tried to have you come a few times, but you were unavailable. We just meet up and go to that Chagrin River
Chagrin
Park.
River, yeah, I remember
so,
that.
So we just go walk around, they go play on the playground.
Yeah.
But now they're a little bit older. It's fun to go down by the river. I used to take the kids down there all the time. So we go down to the river and just let them throw rocks in the water.
Yeah.
Let them get messy, jump in the water, what have you. So that's something we could do.
That'd be fun.
Okay, so that's a good one. Let me think of something.
So yeah, that's my dad resolution number 1 is to take my kids to some different parks.
Okay,
I'm not going to put a number on it. I'm not going to, do anything crazy. It's just
try to
something that
do
I
it.
want to do.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah. What about you?
All right. I think we might have talked about this before, and I know we talked to Anthony about this on a text message, but I said that I don't know if this is the year, but maybe do like a father-child activity. Like we said, maybe as they get a little bit older, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
Get the kids into it. Get ourselves into it a little bit.
Okay, so doing like an activity with your kid. Yeah,
like some type of activity, like let it be, like it might be like karate or something.
Right, right. There's like, because there's all sorts of stuff that like I'd want to do. That's a good one.
Well, I think it's good too because like, yeah, we're in our 30s.
Well,
but
our older ones are old enough now that it's not
Excuse me.
like you're out of the. It's a good call taking off your mic for that. They're old enough now that they're not doing like the super instructional course. Like it's all instructional, of course, but
yeah,
it's not like, okay, parents go sit over there and watch. Like
yeah, get involved with
you
them.
can get involved, right? So I think like
So
the
I think-
karate or some kind of martial arts is a
I
good
would like
idea.
to do something like that, especially with the older ones. Yeah, we got a lot of
I just
phlegm going
this
here.
afternoon. Like,
yeah. Well,
start
cut the
coughing
crap,
again.
dude. So
Yeah.
try to be a little more professional. So yeah, so that's one thing. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I have other ideas. I just
Well, listen, you got the
Kinda-
whole year to figure it out.
it's on the spot, man.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't have to figure it out right
No,
now.
you don't have to.
Well, I feel a lot of pressure, so I
Hopefully,
appreciate
we'll
if you-
get some suggestions.
Hopefully, yeah, true. Give us some suggestions.
Like, what do you do with your kids that you really enjoy doing? Like,
Give
I don't know.
give us some ideas about different parks to go to. Give us.
You know what
different
I think with the
activities you
parks thing is like I almost think that to be specific about it, it's like going on hikes with him.
Yeah. So the nice thing is, by my house, we have the North Chagrin Reservation,
Mm-hmm.
and that place is
Yeah,
massive.
that place is awesome.
So
I've
like
been there
when
before.
Sam was in the stroller still, when he used to sit in the stroller, I would take him on like crazy paths and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one time I had the what's the name of the stroller we have? The City
Jogger,
Jogger.
I
thank you.
think. City Select.
Yeah, I took that thing off the beaten path, and I was like, I want to go sit to this overlook. This will be awesome. Mind you, I had to be at Liz and I's anniversary dinner in a few hours, but I'm like, oh, we'll go check out this path. It was a effing nightmare. It was miserable.
Just to get in and out, like
the problem was after you get off the path, you start having to go over a lot of routes.
roots.
And then there's stairs,
Yeah,
and then there's more routes.
that's tough. With
And
the
then all of a
stroller.
sudden, you're in the middle of this field in the woods. Not field, but the woods is like a little opening.
Mhm.
Everything looks the same, and there's no path anymore.
Oh.
And I don't see anybody for a good 40 minutes. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'll check out the phone. No service. I'm like, I'm fucking lost. So I'm like, I'm just going to keep walking until I bump into somebody. And I bump
Right.
into this couple. They're like, wow, you're brave bringing the stroller up here. I'm like, yeah. I'm dripping sweat. I'm like, it's fine. This is cool.
Yeah, totally planned for this.
Having the best time ever. I found my way out, but I wasn't late for dinner, so it was all good. But that kind of stuff.
Can you really be late to your anniversary dinner if you're with your kids?
It was a good excuse,
Yeah.
but couldn't get a hold of Liz. Fucking Sprint. Never have any service.
Been saying it.
I know everybody has.
Been saying it for 10 damn years. I
Get
ain't been
made fun
saying
of.
it.
Get made fun of all the time. So yeah, that kind of stuff. Because my dad used to do stuff like that with us when we were little. We used to go on a lot of like hikes.
Yeah.
So that's a good idea.
Yeah.
We go on forever with all this stuff.
Well, on the podcast side too, I think just what we're talking about is doing more of these meetups. Like, what was the one we were talking about the other day? Oh, when ODNR does their free fishing day.
Yes,
when you don't
that'd
need
be
a
awesome.
license, like that would be sweet to like set something up and go to Veterans Park even.
Hell yeah! So
Something
like
very easy.
Even with that, so like we've done it the last couple of years with the kids, like my brothers and my dad. We'd meet up, we'd get food, and we just eat like in the pavilion.
Yeah.
We'd play on the playground, and then we go over and we take the kids fishing.
Yeah.
And the nicest thing about Veterans Park is you could put a piece of garbage on a hook and you'll catch a bluegill, and the kids love it.
The kids love it.
So it's
We do it
awesome.
at the daycare. You know, in the summertime,
Yeah.
we go down for a field trip for summer camp, and they love it.
Yeah, it's the best. Unless your
get
kid
great
catches like a
pictures.
freaking lunker his first time,
Right.
and then nothing compares ever again.
Shit. Sorry, I don't
Done?
know. No, I'm probably not. I'm probably not.
Okay, well, take
You just
another
turn my
rip
mic
off
off if you want.
Yeah. Welcome to the Talking Dad Show. Ian is no longer available. So,
And I'm back.
and he's back. Better than ever. So we have that. Yeah, so definitely give us some suggestions.
Actually, speaking of looking for suggestions and interaction from fellow dads and followers of the podcast, today, like 2 hours ago, we launched a Facebook group
yeah,
called the Suburban Dad Tribe.
yes.
And I'm really excited about this. I think this could be a really good way to interact with just other dads, figuring out what the hell we're all doing. And I think that's the point of this, right? To
try
to interact and learn from each other
Yes.
and gain insight off of what other dads are doing and things like that. That's the whole
It's a
point of the
great thing.
podcast. And I
Absolutely.
think this group might be even better than just like our regular pages.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Like you said, I mean, we just come up with different ideas.
Yeah.
So
So we're,
you
and
can
we're
relate to somebody.
collabing on that with Zalewski.
Yep.
So not my dad, not
Not
I was
my
gonna
dad
say not
bod.
my dad bod, but now it's my dad
Yes,
tribe.
My Dad Tribe.
Um,
So, yeah, I mean, that's awesome. So we check that out. We'll, shoot out some
Yeah,
invites.
we'll be pretty regularly posting on that and
Yep.
just
Keep
seeing
up
what
on
we
that.
can come up with other ideas and hopefully we get some guests out of it. We get some interaction and content to add to the show and
For sure.
to our general fatherhood initiatives that
Mhm,
we're doing.
mhm.
So yeah, that
We
should
got a
be
lot of
really
that
cool.
going on. We got a lot of good stuff going on. Let me tell you something about Christmas really quick because I forgot about this.
Going back to Christmas. I thought it was over.
No, it's not. It's not because it worked out. When it's all said and done, it worked out. But
Don't worry about
Frig.
that.
Get ghosts. So we had Sam, my
Oh.
oldest, asked for two things.
Oh yeah.
He asked for two things, and he's told Santa every single time that he wanted a Iron Man costume and a telescope. I'm like, got it. Liz put it in the Amazon cart, and I'm like, okay, we're good. I just bought it. Didn't even look at anything.
Right.
When it came in the mail, I just grabbed it, threw it under the bed.
As we do.
Yep. So what day was it? Sunday. No. Saturday night. Liz is like, okay, I'm gonna wrap all the presents tonight. I'm like, okay, I'll go get everything.
Yeah.
So I go up, grab it. I grab the Iron Man costume, and it's a large kids, 12 to 14 years old. I'm like, okay, well, it's Saturday. Let's go on Amazon and see what we could do.
Nothing.
Nothing available. Couldn't find it anywhere. So Amazon had nothing. They're like, everything that I found, delivery was after Christmas.
Of course.
So I'm like, okay, this is bad. So I tell Liz, I'm like, we got a situation. I fucked up. Yeah. So get me one of those. Thanks. So anyway, I found like a random costume website, and the website has it. And I'm like, okay, perfect. Let's do next day air.
I thought you're going to tell me your kid has to be like Turbo Man. It's the only thing you could find.
Can you imagine?
It's basically
it's
Iron
the
Man.
Same thing, buddy. Come on. You know Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, yeah, the costume place I got it from, I'm like, okay, I have to have this here by Christmas Eve. It cost $38 for next day.
Oh,
So it costs more than the costume. But you know what? I'm not going to screw up
Right.
his kid's Christmas because
Right.
that's all he wanted. So
Right.
he got it, and it's perfect.
and it came in on time and everything good?
Mm-hmm.
Good. That's really good. Yeah, that's tough, man. I think that's a good, talk about a dad hack, like check your shit.
Yeah, make sure
when-
you check your stuff.
Not only
because-
before you order it, but like once it comes in.
For sure, because everything came in and I just threw it under the bed.
Right. That's what you get for being responsible and trying to get your shopping done early.
Yeah. Fucked up. So,
It all works out, right?
yeah,
Like,
it did. Everything worked out
costs
great.
a little bit extra to get it shipped.
You know
but
what? I thrive
Yeah,
in those situations.
I like it.
So, yeah, it worked out. Everything's good.
Good.
It's all good.
Very good.
So, yeah. All right. So, we got the New Year's covered. We have our event covered. We got our trip coming up in Arizona.
Yeah. I'm
That's,
so excited for that. We're like a month away.
oh, man.
34 days or something like that. I don't know.
Could that be a dad hack that to get you over the blues of after Christmas to I don't know Easter?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
there's nothing
I mean,
going on.
Right. I actually have a lot of trips coming up.
Yeah.
All of my traveling this year is in the first like 4 months, which is only like 3 trips, but
Still a lot.
yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'm going January with our trip to Scottsdale.
Mm-hmm.
I have a conference in Miami in February,
Sounds terrible.
and then I don't think anything in March. But then in April we're going to Disney.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Yeah,
Money.
I'm excited for Sloane to get to Disney.
Yeah. It's gonna be
She's
cool.
all of a sudden like obsessed with like Frozen in particular, but
Yeah. Naturally.
like singing the songs and everything. Like she's really getting into it now, so I think it'll be good for her.
Yeah, that'll be
It'll be a
fun.
good time
So
for
we'll
her.
have to get some good footage of that. We'll just take some good video of all the chaos that is taking
What do we
place
got?
for all
6
of us.
adults,
6 adults and
9 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
7
So
kids.
7. Yeah, you're right.
So the one thing
7,
I always
9,
say
what's
is
the
like
difference?
it's like when we get the kids together and they start getting crazy with each other, you're like, hey, we're gonna head home.
Right.
No, we're staying in
No.
the same house together. So
Yeah.
our homes
It'll be
will be
interesting.
bedrooms.
The good thing is they'll probably
They'll be exhausted.
So
We'll
see how that works out for
We'll see how it
us.
goes. We'll keep you posted on that. So yeah, all right. So do you have any Christmas dad hacks? Because I know we tried to cover that once before, and
yeah. So I mean, yours was good. Like check your, especially if you're gonna shop early. Like check your stuff.
yeah, don't
That's
make
a-
that mistake.
That's a good.
Oh yeah, get that. Because had I not had my wife not decided to wrap presents that night,
Right.
would've
Yeah.
been really
You've been
screwed.
really screwed.
I just give him that other costume, the one that's like for a 14-year-old. I picked this thing up. It was massive. The mask was even like, I'm like what 14-year-old's head is that big?
It's the biggest kid alive.
It's amazing. So yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Do you have anything else?
You know, I would say so we did the one about like shopping before
Mhm.
and how I said like take pictures of everything.
Yeah, that's right.
So my kid, so Gibson, it was like 2 or 3 days before Christmas. He goes, Dad, can I look at your phone? I'm like, no, we're not doing the phone right now. He goes, no, I need it. I'm like, no, you don't need the phone. We're not going on YouTube or whatever it is that he wanted to do. And he goes, no, Dad, I need to check my Christmas list. I'm like, oh,
From all the pictures?
from all the pictures that
Delete
he
'em?
took. And I didn't delete them, but they're just like not organized,
Well, yeah. It's,
you know?
it's like from a month ago.
So I'm like going through some of them, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that." And like as he's doing, it, I'm remembering like we didn't get half of this stuff. And like I thought he was
Oh.
gonna just take pictures and then like forget about it.
So dad hack would be to delete the pictures of the things you didn't buy?
I mean, that's one route, or the other route would be like pay attention to your kid when he says, "This is what I want." But the problem is just like everything. He wants everything. You know what I mean?
That's the problem with, so yeah, going to the store and telling them to pick out things.
right.
Because we did that with Sam. We didn't do the picture thing because you told me that afterwards. But
yeah.
Sam goes, okay, I want that. Then we get to another aisle. Ooh, I want that.
Right.
And I want that. And I want that.
Well,
It's
I've
like,
always wanted that.
yeah. It's like,
Right.
did you though? Do you need it? So that could be tough.
Yeah.
Just hoping they would maybe forget.
Yeah. So dad hack would be, pick one of two routes. One, delete the pictures.
Yeah.
Or
That's a good one.
two, like actually follow through on those pictures because we didn't. I mean,
Yeah.
now granted, Christmas Day or Christmas morning, never thought about it again. He was thrilled with
Yeah,
what
because
he was
whenever he
able to
has,
get.
whenever he's opening, and that's it right
But
there.
there was a couple days before I was like, oh man, I messed up. Like,
Yeah.
should have bought him that, because none of it was like crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's just
It
small
was
things.
just 100 different Marvel characters and so
Yeah.
we didn't do any of that.
That's true. So funny story with this stuff. Speaking of gifts and everything, we bought the kids a bunch of things, and then you buy stocking stuffers, right?
Yeah.
So we bought like the little elf and the little Santa. It's like I don't know if you've ever seen them, like little pop toys. So what you do is you put the ball like in their mouth or whatever,
Yep.
and then you squeeze it and it pops the ball
I have
out.
a Yeti one.
So we got those. They're like $1 at Target.
Right.
And then we got whoopee cushions.
Nice.
They only played with that stuff all day.
That's
on
awesome.
Christmas. The dollar toys.
Yeah.
Get a
Makes sense.
freaking cardboard box for your kids. They don't even care.
Dude,
It's
we-
like, I mean,
like Christmas afternoon, we like looked over at Sloan. We're like, oh, what's she playing with?
old
She was
toys.
literally playing with old toys.
Yeah.
We're like, really?
It's like sweet. And like Ben kept just dumping the garbage bag out with all the wrapping paper. He played with the paper.
Yeah, they
I'm
love
like,
that.
okay. So yeah, but dad hack.
I mean,
I don't know if this is a hack. Yeah, it is, but I have more.
okay. Keep feeding.
Okay, so I don't know if this sounds. Oh, every parent does this. I don't even care. The elf
Mm-hmm.
is the best tool for
Oh yeah,
putting fear into the kids to listen to you. Like, just
yeah.
it's like, hey, okay, you know what? You're not going to go to bed. You're
Right.
not going to put your pajamas on or brush your teeth. I'm just going to go tell. So Sam's elf's name is Hot Dog. I'm going to go tell Hot Dog. I'm going to go tell Hot Dog, and he's just going to go report back to Santa. He's like, no. He comes running out in the kitchen. Don't tell him.
Yeah, man, it's a double-edged sword with the elf because on one hand, I'm super excited not to have to move that thing around
Absolutely.
every night, but on the other hand, like that's a really good tool.
It is. And I told Liz, I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to threaten him with now. Like, Santa's still watching for next year.
Should we invent an elf that's around all year?
Yeah, I have some ideas for the elf invention.
Parents are so mad.
I'm not going to tell you my ideas, but after off the air, I got some ideas for you.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Keep your eyes out for my for the next big thing.
Okay,
Okay, so
eyes are peeled.
good. Keep it up. Keep an eye out. Do it. So yeah, I mean that's it. Really, I mean just using Santa Claus and the elf as a tool. Thank you. I should hit that for you too.
I was waiting for you to, and you never did. So
I've been bad
you
on the
know,
buttons tonight, man.
Just
Been really bad on the buttons.
That's what she said.
So yeah, that's that. All right, so yeah, I don't know. I don't
that's
even know.
cool.
what we
Yeah,
have,
I'm excited for going back to like New Year, it's a good time to reset and think of what you're doing and everything
Yeah.
like that. So we went over like our dad resolutions.
Yep.
But from the podcast side, I think we talked about the group that we just made,
Mm-hmm.
and we talked about maybe doing some kind of a dad son meetup or dad kid meetup thing when we go fishing or something like that.
That'll be good. Come summertime, I would love to get some more winter activities because it is a long, just
Yeah.
shitty time. It's just kind of like ugh, I
It
don't wanna
gets
stay- I don't wanna-
depressing after a
It
while.
does, man.
It's gray.
It does.
and
It's gray
you're
all the time.
inside.
I'll give Ohio this right now. It was 65
I
degrees
know,
today.
it's great.
It's supposed to be like in the 50s for the rest of the week.
I was mad about it yesterday, but today was great.
I really like snow on
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, it's just something about it.
Yeah, I agree.
I remember when I was little going to midnight mass with my family.
Mm-hmm.
You got the choir, St. John Vianney.
Yeah.
Like they got the windows. You got the choir over there, and behind them there was like snow, and it just that whole
it's great.
image, like it's just the whole
Beautiful.
thing is it's perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, for Christmas I don't want it to be in the 50s and 60s,
Right.
but the day
Day
after
after's fine.
all day.
Yeah.
So
Although I didn't really take advantage today, I'll be honest.
I didn't
was
either.
so
I didn't have
tired.
time, man. I got
Yeah.
up by the time I got out of work because I had to work today.
Yeah.
So it was dark out when I got home, and just
it
stuck
is
in the
what it
house.
is.
But whatever. So anyway, the dad meetups. I think that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
I think we
dad
should definitely do
meetups.
some stuff in the wintertime. We could do ice skating. We could
Yeah.
do the toboggan shoots.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do a snowball fight.
yeah,
That'd be kind of fun, actually.
that'd be fun. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We just gotta dial it back a little bit, not go too crazy.
Right.
Because what
I
it's
mean, I
gonna
play
turn
to
into
win,
is gonna
but-
be a dad snowball fight.
Yeah.
The kids will just be sitting back watching us like it always
Yeah.
like.
Kids are just gonna be
They're
on the road.
They're like, just not now. Build a wall.
Is that how you build? Or is that how you build a snowball?
Just ridiculous. Throw it on the ground.
So disappointed in you.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Just disappointed.
Yeah, no.
So we
I
got
think
that.
doing more kinds of stuff like that for the next year. I think for us individually, like for the show, we're gonna bring back bourbon reviews.
Yeah, we've kind of been we've been pretty bad about those.
Yeah, but
We'll get it.
Bring those back. Maybe do some more stuff with our infinity bottle.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. That's good
do
stuff.
some other kind of reviews or I don't know, just throwing different kinds of content out there and seeing what sticks.
Yep, we'll do it. Just keep an eye out for all that. We got
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah.
Got big plans.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I feel pretty good about what's coming up. Pretty excited. But definitely the next big thing for us is a live event.
Yeah,
And they'll be here before we know it. It's a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
again, that's January 16th. Frank and Tony's in downtown Willoughby.
Be there or be square.
Yeah.
No, make sure you come.
that'll
It's
be a
gonna
really
a
good
lot
one.
of fun.
That's event number 3 of the 3 that we signed up for.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe there's a big game on or something. The Cavs.
No, but it should just be a good time to get together, and I always enjoy after those live events afterwards.
You get to hang out with
Just
everybody.
seeing random people and
Yeah, it's a lot of fun and
Stuff like that.
meeting new people and
Yeah.
it's all good
good
things.
times.
So,
Cool, man.
all right, well,
Anything else?
well,
Kind of
that's
a
good.
short episode. Just kind of
Hey,
getting through. We
short
just
and
got through
sweet,
Christmas.
We're kind of just on the, just that slow, lame time of year now. So
We have so much to look forward to. I'm
Yeah,
staying
we do.
positive.
I like where your head's at.
Staying positive. We got all sorts of stuff that we're gonna do with the kids. We got our trip to Scottsdale. We got live events. We got
Look
Lots
out
of
for
cool
that too. I
stuff
think we're
with
gonna do
the
something in
podcast,
in
yeah.
Arizona.
yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Trying to get a venue to go to where we can maybe do something live.
I like it.
Be
We have
fun.
some connections out there.
Yeah.
We'll hook it up.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, what do you
Yeah,
think?
man. No, I think that's good. I think that's a good episode number 32. So I'll just remind everyone once again, if you haven't already, make sure you like us on Facebook, Instagram, follow us on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, and then, of course, your podcast of choice, whether that be Apple, Google, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I think there's a few more, but
There always is.
Oh, and that Podchaser.
Oh yeah, the Podchaser.
If you haven't looked up
Check that out.
Podchaser, check out Podchaser. That is it's like the IMDb of podcasts,
Podcasting, yeah.
and it's pretty sweet.
We're on there.
So
Check us
yeah,
out.
We're on there.
Put
Give
us
us
in
some
your top 10.
reviews.
Put us at number 1.
Numero uno.
That's what we are.
All right, cool, man. Yeah, we are the Talking Dads. That was
We
it.
are, and we will catch you next time. Ian.
I'm good.
All right. We'll see you out there.
All right, man.
Good talk. Hey guys, if you love what you just heard or watched, and we know you did, do us a solid and hit that thumbs up. Share with your friends and throw us a comment, literally about anything. Your support legit keeps us going. Oh, and don't forget to give us that 5-star rating. We really appreciate you.